I don't know. Jacob in Cleveland, thanks for waiting.
Hey. Wow, that was really frustrating.
Yeah. And I'm high.
What?
Nothing, go ahead.
I could imagine that if you'd read the Quran first and it had revealing scripture, you might be a Muslim right now, potentially.
Yeah, Muslims make the same claim about the Quran, that
Right.
has scientific discoveries as well.
Yeah, even more. They make even more claims along those lines.
Yeah.
But anyway, what do you got for us, Jacob?
Yeah, I know we had correspondence over email a little while back, but I figured this topic might be worth discussing for the general population, people who view the show. I was curious about what peer-reviewed journals exist that give like empirical evidence, not necessarily for atheism, but for secular or non-religious topics.
I'm not sure I understand the question. Peer-reviewed journals you're going to find predominantly secular positions. I don't know of any religious peer-reviewed journals. And there would be a question as to their veracity and how good the peers are who are doing the reviewing.
Yeah, I think Answers in Genesis claims to have peer-reviewed stuff. But
Yeah, when they couldn't get their stuff into actual respectable journals, they went out and created their own peer-reviewed journal.
Right.
Yeah.
I would say by default, a scientific peer-reviewed journal is atheist if it doesn't invoke God to explain whatever it is it's studying.
But
Yeah.
if you're talking about whether or not there are journals that address like philosophical questions like does God exist or whatever, there are philosophy journals. They're not science journals.
I guess my question is, and I had an example that I wanted to talk about, and it's like the example of perhaps the relationship between those people who are suggestible or potentially good hypnotic subjects and those who are highly religious. I'm curious if there's a connection between the two, and that can be empirically observed, and that's a topic that has direct relation to religion, potentially non-religious persons, and just society at large.
Yeah. Sounds like a study you could try out. I mean, of course, hypnosis is pretty much just play acting between two people, but
I've heard that, though. I've heard there's been a connection between suggestibility and religious fervor.
I know there's a connection between gullibility and religiosity because I was
Do you
there.
have an article that I could reference for that?
Oh no, that was me being glib, because I was gullible for a number of years.
Fair enough.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
I wasn't sure we were actually done.